What's up, everybody? How you doing? It is the podcast. It's been a while. It's been a long time. Well, maybe I shouldn't fucking buy open case computers and have my hard drives shit the bed every time I tweak something. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't do that. Yeah, you're a fucking dumbass. Maybe you shouldn't do that. Yeah. Okay, all right. What's going on with you, huh? How's that girlfriend of yours? I would know because I'm sleeping with... I'm just messing with you. So what's in the news? It's my favorite time of the year. It's March Madness. I'm a big fan of March Madness. I love college basketball during this time of year. I've got Duke going all the way. They are proving me right so far. Sometimes they go into this weird way of things. And are they going to pull this out? But I believe on my bracket I have Gonzaga versus Duke and Duke winning. I just cannot see people stopping the offensive firepower that Zion produces. RJ Barrett's pretty fucking good too. Actually, no, did I get those confused? I think is Cam Reddish the one that's doing okay and RJ Barrett's the one that's doing mediocre. I just think they're a complete team. This is probably the best Duke team I've seen in a while. I did have Duke go all the way either last year's bracket or the one before. No, it was the one before because that's when they had Bagley. They had Bagley. They had Bagley. They had Grayson Allen, I think. And then they had somebody else I'm missing. Somebody who's not. Was it Emil Jefferson? Was he a senior then? I believe so. Did they have Giles? Was Giles on that team? Or am I thinking somebody else? I don't know. I haven't been able to watch a lot of the action, unfortunately. Just been super busy. Haven't been able to watch a lot of NBA basketball too. I after last year, I had to take a season off just because my Bulls disappointed me so much. I was like, what the fuck, Bulls? Come on, get your shit together. So I'm happy with them. I think they have an opportunity for a top 2 pick. There's no fucking way they're not getting a top 2 pick. If they aren't, I'm going to be super fucking angry. Let's see. NBA mock draft. Watch we get like the 7th pick again and how these other shitty teams get. Okay, let's see. CBS Sports. See, a lot of people keep saying the Knicks are going to get the first pick or the Cavs. And then we're all the way down here on what? The 4th pick? Why? Why would we grab... Okay, first of all, why would we go with a point guard and not go with Cam Reddish? Fuck you, CBS. Let's see here. What do we got here? They've got... who's Kobe White? Who are these people? That's not a game changer, man. We'd be in the fucking lottery again. Oh, my goodness. These people are... Seriously? Why wouldn't we go with Reddish or Barrett? I think these people are too busy trying to find a steal in the draft. So they like give you a bunch of random names that should not be included in this list. This is all Arizona based. Okay. Fuck the Suns. They've got all these wonderful fucking players and yet they're going to get another top fucking 2 pick, which is bullshit. And they have us at number 4 on NBA mock. Oh, this is Tankathon. There's no fucking way. There's no way we drop... Like, on this simulator, it has us dropping down to, like, the 6th pick. Oh, my God. There's no way we would drop that low because our odds are a lot better than a lot of these teams. Like, it shows the Lakers somehow ending up with the number 1 pick. It's like, no? That's not going to happen. I don't care if the balls bounce a different direction. No. I swear to God, if the Cavs get Zion, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to call conspiracy theories out. Like, that's there's no fucking way, dude. If they get him again, they've had LeBron, they've had Kyrie, and they would get Zion. Really? I wonder if some of this is staged because every site is saying the Knicks. Every site is saying the Knicks or the Suns. And the Bulls are being pushed down to the 5th spot. Ah, Jesus Christ. I swear to God, if we don't get Zion or... Like, I'd be happy with Bull. Even though I don't trust his body to stay healthy. I don't know. We'll just have to see. There's one thing I really want to talk about lately, and it's Millennials versus Generation Z. These differences are very minuscule. They're about the same thing. I feel like lately I'm coming across people that are just so brain dead and have nothing to talk about. And they're in their 20s all the way up to, they're 18 to like mid-20s, late 20s. And the conversation only goes one way, and I have to direct it that way. Now, I know there's going to be some asshole in the comment section going, oh, not everyone's like that. Not everyone needs to blah, 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 blah. And I'm going to say, you're right. Not everybody needs to talk to me. Not everybody's going to be interested in me. But there comes a point in time, there's just common decency. Like, your conversations are so barren and dry and dead that you got to start looking at yourself and be like, well, I guess I need to start talking about something else besides getting high or going to the club or going to bars. Because your brain is like a sponge and it needs to soak things up. And the more you soak up, the more conversations will be taken to a new level, to a new height. And some of these girls, man, it's all about them. Me. This fucking guy over here was talking about himself, and now I'm not interested. And then you hit them up, and you talk about something going on in their life. It's like a fucking paragraph after paragraph after paragraph of information just coming onto your screen. Do I just want to continue down this road? Do I want to have a conversation that kind of is one-sided but isn't? I think with Generation Z and Millennials, it's about you. It's about you. Nothing else matters. What can you do to outshine other people, to outflex, to, make yourself better than this other person? I had this girl that I matched with. She was cool. We talked a few times. Nothing major. She just really didn't know how to converse at all. And she recently got a boyfriend. She's been in a relationship for 3 months or so, I believe. And the way her attitude started to change, not towards me, but just in general, was alarming. She was making fun of other people for having normal nails. And she made a story that said, oh, me and my boyfriend are making fun of you if you have normal nails. And I'm like, all right. That's the fucking straw that broke the camel's back, all right? We're just going to fucking go, you're blocked. I didn't block her, I just removed her, but anytime you say you remove somebody, everyone goes, you blocked me? What? You blocked me? And I'm just over it. I'm over these, like, self-absorbed, egotistical whores. Another girl that I've known for, probably 2 to 4 years. She was playing this game of, let's be into you, let's send you nudes, let's hang out. No, I don't want to hang out with you. Stop asking. Like, okay, well, goodbye. I'm not going to deal with that kind of shit, that kind of toxic mentality where you're using me for an ego boost. Are you not using me for an ego boost? Are you depressed? Are you not depressed? Because Millennials and Generation Z are depressed all the time. They're not good enough. And they have to make excuses for themselves. And then when they finally get something that is good for them, they kind of push it aside. And then you wonder, should I fight? Should I not fight for it? It's a convoluted mess. And I'm just not going to do it anymore. I'm done trying to fight for something that doesn't seem like it's worth it. I already am like that. And when you get one of these fucking nut jobs that are all about themselves and they're whores, they're attention-seeking whores, then I'll just move on because it's really easy for me to cycle people in and out. I don't have to stay with that one person. Now, I'm loyal as hell, and I'll give it a few shots, but I'm not going to consistently try to stay or stick around when you're pushing me aside. What can be done in these said situations? Well, I don't think there's anything on my part that I can do. Now, I'll admit sometimes there's conversations that are just going to end and you don't really need a response. So there'll be a minefield of left on red, which is normal because if you're having a conversation and it only merits an okay, yes, or whatever response, then you kind of don't need to continue to pursue that conversation. I'm okay with that. And I'm okay with people being busy. But people get busy and then they are getting busy with like 700 other people in their messages. And that's what it really boils down to, is the fact that they've got so many other people they're talking to. And you're a backup. No matter what, you're always going to be a backup. And this goes back to my previous statement of there's several layers of backup. You can be a backup, but you could be that option that's going to be one of the first fucking options to go to. Or you can be a backup to be like, oh, I broke up with so-and-so here. Now I'm going to talk to this person. So I think I'll just go with the flow. If it ends up being a conversation that's worth having, if not, I'll just let it be. I definitely have removed people for the fact that they're not going to converse. They're not willing to have a conversation, but yet they still look at my shit all the time. It's really weird. That's one of the weirdest things about having Snapchat, where the rare few people that won't talk to me, they'll look at my story, but they won't respond back to me. And I think that's a generation thing where people are so obsessed with looking at things in FOMO that they miss out. So they keep people around so they can look to see what they're doing. And I think that's very weird. For me, I never give a shit about people that aren't a part of my life. So, or if it doesn't kind of affect me in some way. So in that situation, if I wasn't willing to talk to someone, I wouldn't keep them around. What the fuck is the point of that? I had a coworker who was somewhat into me, I guess. And she just stopped talking to me on Snap after she quit the job. And it's like, should I keep her on here for, I don't know, to boost my statistics? Or should I just remove her and find someone who's willing to have a discussion about life and just anything in general? And I went with the latter because it's a lot better to have people that actually, I don't know, are charismatic, actually are invested in talking to you than not. That just makes sense to me. But I don't know. It was such a weird fucking situation. I think that there's opportunities to really get what you want. They don't go after it. The other day I was at the gas station, getting gas like you do. And these fucking kids, millennials, man, millennials, Generation Z, they were dancing in the middle of the fucking street of the gas station. And I'm just like, wow. I don't know what to say right now. I'm an old soul, I guess. I don't understand what the fuck you're doing. You're just behind your car dancing. Maybe I think it boils down to me just being a private person and being a reserved person for, I don't know, reasons that make sense. I'm not going to put myself out there so negative things can happen. You don't need to put yourself out there. You can still be optimistic and you can let people in and let them know you without having to expose yourself right away, right off the bat. Because that's how you end up being depressed and that's how you end up being emotional, because you've let yourself out there. You put your heart out on your sleeve. And then look what happens. You fucking get fucked. That's why I don't do that shit. Maybe that's what makes me an old soul. Maybe I just was raised differently. Maybe I was transported into a time frame that wasn't mine. I don't know. It's hard to fucking say. But while we're on the discussion of millennials and Generation Z, I'm gonna talk about TikTok. TikTok can go fuck itself. TikTok is cringe inducing. Let me tell you. First of all, every time I go in Snapchat, I hear that damn fucking song. It's the way you look at that. And then all of a sudden the girl becomes a guy. It's two guys, look like they're fucking 12. They're 12 years old, right? They're 12. I don't know, 12, 14. And then they're looking at this girl, and then all of a sudden, she becomes a boy. I've seen that 7,000 times. Okay? I don't understand this, okay? I don't like TikTok. I didn't like Vine. I don't get this 6-second humor thing that's been going on. Every motherfucking joke that's on Vine, that was on Vine, or that's on TikTok, or whatever fuck site it's on, and it's 6 seconds, I've seen this kind of shit. It's just recycling things I've already seen before. And it doesn't make it funnier because it's 6 seconds worth of comedy. Now, granted, there are a few of those videos that are funny, genuinely funny, because they're creative and new. But a lot of it is just carbon copies. There's this one where this guy goes, "What you thought Twitter? Who you thought da?" And I see every fucking one of those advertisements, just a different variation of it. Or some guy is becoming a girl, or a girl is becoming a guy. Do people just want to be the opposite sex all the time? Or is it fun to like pretend you're the opposite sex? Is that a thing now? Because I don't know if it is. I'm not interested in being a part of that lifestyle. I'm fine being a male. Okay? I like being a male. It's great. It has its advantages for sure. But at the same time, I don't want to see myself turn into the opposite sex. I've never done that. I've never cross-dressed. I'm not going to do it in a video. And I don't understand why fucking people do it now. You know, I've got friends I've known for years. They put the beard filter on. And they're a girl. And it's like, that's not cute. That's not sexy. But, I mean, you're entitled to do that. I'm not going to say you can't do it. But looking at the situation, and you're like, what the fuck? Are you weird? Are you fucking out of control? You should embrace that. Why? Why should I embrace it? Like, I'm not interested in seeing it. I just look at it and go, not for me. And then I'm going to be chastised for it. And then the thing about TikTok ads, they have the goal to put this dude called Mr. Beast on YouTube. This dude looks like a fucking creep. Like, he is advertising for TikTok, and then he has a mustache that makes him look like he's 40 years old. The dude's probably like 23. He looks damn near 40 with that pedo stash. And this is an app that looks like it's geared towards kids. And it is. Because I can see the kids in the video. And they're doing a bunch of shit that they shouldn't be doing. And then you wonder why the world has a fucking problem with pedos. Because shit like this exists. These kids are fucking twerking and shit. It's so bad that another YouTuber made a video on it, and his shit got flagged, I believe, by TikTok. And it's like, you motherfuckers are making a platform geared towards these kids, whether you're doing it on purpose or not. These kids are doing sexual ass shit, and we're the bad guys for pointing it out. It's like, why? And I'm sure Mr. Beast, he's probably a nice guy, whatever. I wouldn't put my name on that, no matter how much money they're throwing at me. I'm not going to give out some love for an app shit going on. The perversion on this thing is out of control. And even the stupidity, it is alarming how bad it is. It is crazy how bad it is. I guess everyone who uses Snapchat uses TikTok. It's terrible. Stop giving me this TikTok. I don't want it. I wish I could block it. I wish I could block these ads. I really wish I could. Snapchat has been getting better now that I can fucking use my jailbroken status. But my God, is it terrible still sometimes. It is so fucking terrible. The stuff that they push, the Discover stories or Discovery, whatever they call it, abysmal. Some of the users that I add on there, I mean, you're going to have bad users, but whatever. Just the shit they post. My God. I've got to get better people on there. And I'm always constantly cycling people in and out, but my goodness. Get your shit together. Snapchat, stop advertising TikTok. Stop letting them buy ads, okay? It's disgusting. TikTok, I'd rather have Vine back. Because at least at that point, I wasn't seeing underage people fucking twerking, okay? Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad for your company. That's a bad look on your fucking business. You need to get your shit together, all right? I'm tired of seeing it, all right? Good. So I wanted to talk about the game I have been playing, or I guess the games I've been playing. Let's start off with Battlefield 1. Wow, what a great fucking game, man. What a great game. I'm having so much fun with it. It is pretty shocking how much fun I'm having with it. Now, I'm primarily a single player gamer. I do play multiplayer every now and then, but Battlefield 1 just has a great feel to it. Everything just feels great. There are some difficulties I have with the game. I struggle with spawns. I still need to figure out where I need to be and where I need to go, but for the overall, I'm doing okay. I'm about to eclipse 1.0 KD, which I know that's not good at all, but for someone who has gone through very few battlefields and not even good ones, I've only played technically 3 now, because 4 if you include the beta. So my 3rd Battlefield in, and the other one was Hardline and like a few minutes of Bad Company 2, which really you can't count that. I think I'll definitely continue to improve and eclipse the 1.0 and then probably end up, 1.7. I don't know. It just depends. The maps can really just be hectic and frenetic and just overall insane. But I'm learning. I definitely feel like my most comfortable class is the medic class. Support I'm working on right now. Is it support or is it? Yes, I believe it's support. I'm just trying to get character to, I believe I need, the achievement is 2 for every class. So I'm going through that. I'm going through the motions. I did have a video. I just uploaded a video 2 days ago. It's about 2 days ago about Battlefield. It's an epic blunders, whatever that part of that series is. I don't know. I'm blanking on the name right now. Overall, I'm just enjoying my time with it. I jump in, I play a couple of games, log out, go to bed, get up, go to work, and come home and might play. It just depends on my schedule. So I would definitely recommend it over Battlefield 5. I haven't played Battlefield 5 since the beta, so I'm not sure if it's any good. Probably in a year, I might pick it up or so, because there'll probably still be people playing it. I mean, people are still playing Battlefield 1, so that's my goal right now, is just to get to the 1.0 and then get to the 2.0 eventually, if I can. I don't know how long I'm going to continue to play. There are some games I still have that I want to get to. I've been playing Deus Ex Mankind Divided. It's a fucking great game. Any game that makes me think of it outside of playing that game has an immediate impact on me. And I think with this game, the biggest negative I would have against it is that it's really not a game you should be playing in long chunks. And there are so many moments in the game where it's just drawn out. It continues to be slow and monotonous. But when you get to the good stuff, it's fucking excellent, and it's very intriguing and very enjoyable. I just hate the multiplayer aspect. It's not even multiplayer. It's like this separate single-player thingamajig, and you're breaching stuff, and it's just so time-consuming and not really something they needed. I think they were desperately trying to figure out what can we do to get people to pay us more money with microtransactions. And I would honestly say that's probably one of the reasons why people didn't pick it up. And then they had a bunch of weird pre-order problems. That was one of the reasons why people didn't get it. Overall, it's a good game. I would definitely say if I was going to rate it, I would give it a 7. Maybe an 8. Just there's just so much to do gameplay wise. There's not so much as far as different endings. I wouldn't say it thrives on the different endings or different choices. There are choices, but where it really makes an impact is during the gameplay. There's different ways to play, different skills, different type of skills that can really make you more of a stealth player or a more gun crazy player. And I just like those kind of games overall. And it's a shame that the series is on ice, and hopefully maybe we'll get some sort of team that will make a game like it in the same style. I wouldn't be surprised, but Square Enix has really been on a up and down ride when it comes to their franchises. So hopefully they'll get things settled, and maybe they'll go back to it in a couple years. Maybe go back in 5 years, 10 years. I don't know. We'll just have to see. The next game that I'm probably going to start, and it'll probably be my next review if I don't go ahead and do the Fallout 76 one, just because I've already got that started, will probably be Metro Exodus. And there's been quite the controversy on Metro Exodus due to the Epic Games Store. And I'm probably going to give my thoughts on the whole Epic Games versus Steam argument, because I've got a lot to say on the matter. But they're claiming that it has sold 2.5 more times than the last game did on Steam, which is a very vague statement to make. I haven't played the game yet. I'm trying to finish up Deus Ex. I still have got some achievements left to do. Thankfully, they're not that convoluted and difficult to acquire. So once I wrap that up, I'll check everything else out, and hopefully I'll get some more gameplay videos out. I do have some ideas for content coming up here shortly. I've been having some computer problems for the last 3 or 4 months, and so that's why the videos have been very scarce and sporadic. And I do apologize about that, because I just feel like I've hit such a momentum with the kind of content that I want to do and I want to continue to make, that just having that nonstop computer problem has really put a damper on things. And it's not just videos too, it's been my streaming. I haven't been able to stream for a while, and that's unfortunate. But as I get back into the swing of things, I'm definitely going to get back to streaming. That is one of the most enjoyable things I like to do. I get to have a conversation with all of you while also playing some of my favorite games. So I hope all is well with everyone, and I will be back next time. Take care.